Hi guys, let's talk about hammers and dollies. Okay, here we've got a range of different types of hammers and wooden mallets. Wooden mallets mainly for aluminium work, rubber mallets for just sort of bashing around bits of metal where you don't actually want to stretch anything particularly. You've got your engineering hammers which you would use to hit chisels and things like that, which you don't want to hit with your plunishing hammers. Okay, so we've got a range of different types of plunishing hammers here, from old school, slightly round face ones to ones which are specifically got a round surface for doing inside edges and places that you want a little flange on the inside edge. You've got your cross pane normal little hammers. That's what you want when you're sort of stretching or corking an edge to sort of stretch an edge out a little bit. Right down to blocking hammers. Now a blocking hammer is a hammer that we need to bash into our wooden block when we're stretching a piece of sheet metal or aluminium, etc. Again, what you want is the surface of your hammer. You always want, no matter which sort of hammer you got, you always want to keep everything as nice as you can, because the more nicks and little cuts that you have in your equipment, if you've hit anything hard at some point, it may mark your job every time you hit it. So if you've got 3 nicks in one hammer and you hit it 100 times, you're going to have 300 little nicks in your hammer, in your sheet metal that you don't actually want. So best thing is keep a little bit of an eye on your job, of your hammers, and make sure you haven't got any nicks in there. Alright, a quick rundown on some dollies. Now these are stand dollies. These particular dollies here, these are for dressing up jobs after you've blocked it in the wooden block. You can bring them over here and you can pick up a punching hammer and you can be dressing it up here and dressing the job up. All the different shapes you got. So you've got a bunch of different shapes to work with. Alright, a bunch of different ranges of the different types of heads that you can put on your pedestal. Or you can go to the old hand dollies, which are, there's quite a number of ranges. I mean, you can pick up all sorts of bits of metal and you can use whatever you want as a dolly if you want. It doesn't have to necessarily be something that you buy. You can pick up, I've got ones that are old toe balls and old weights and things like that. But if it's a shape and it looks cool and it might work with what you're trying to achieve, just use it. There's a bunch of rail dollies. They're rail dollies. These are comma dollies because they look like a comma. A bunch of toe dollies and things like that. But again, they're try and keep the surface of your dollies in pretty good nick, because the same deal goes with your hammer. If you keep these in good nick, then you won't end up with all the mashing of the sheet metal when you do it. Just a little bit of a dress up on some of them occasionally and look after your gear. That's pretty much all you got to do. Alright, now again, using a blocking hammer on a wooden block, you would use a bossing mallet in this case, which is your wooden one, for doing aluminium in your sandbag. So you're beating the dust out of your aluminium in your sandbag there. Alright, that's pretty much it. So just a couple of tips on hammers and dollies. Anything else we can help you with? Have a look at the YouTube videos of the other ones, and get in contact with us on Facebook if you want, and see if we can help you out. Alright, thanks, see ya.